And hello folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. Got to check on a few things. Make sure everything's working alright. Okay, a lot of people ask me what's the future going to look like. And it's not too good, alright? I tell a lot of people it's part of the 100th meridian effect. Now, America will have, because of the Democrats and the left and the craziness and everything, and those three groups I had explained in other videos, is going to cause America to go up to about 400 million people in the U.S. Good thing is, because of the stupidity of their policies and stuff, California drops down to 19 million by year 2050. It's mostly a lot of old people and serving staff, California, Washington, Oregon as ghost towns. Okay, it's the biggest drain. It's like everybody's fleeing. This is called the 100th meridian effect. If you live east of the 100th meridian, everything's fine. West, it's like, oh dear Lord, it's like a ghost town. Alright? People who are smart sold off all their properties on the west of the 100th meridian. They made money. Anybody who was left, they lost their shirt. They're living homeless. We call them mobile Americans because we don't have homeless on the west coast. Okay? Texas is now 50 million people. Okay? And mainly it's in East Texas. Again, the 100th meridian effect. Anybody east of the 100th meridian. Okay? New York has 31 million people. Florida has 40 million people. I guess you know where all the people from California left to. Okay? After the, after in 2030 to 2040, the Great California Domestic Conflict or Civil War, a lot of properties that used to be in elites areas, like Hidden Hills, California, is a dump. Malibu Colony, there's nothing there. And it's everything, you've seen those great beach houses and everything, they're gone. By 2040, all of it's gone. All right? Beverly Park, California, LA. It's how can you say it? We can't call it a dump because a lot of the houses are gone, and basically it's an urban, semi-urban recycling center because there's no such thing as dumps. We just recycle everything in California. And then we got the Oaks in Calabasas, California. Man, those millionaires and elites were really desperate in trying to sell those places. Okay? A lot of elites got their ass kicked in California. So if you own property right now in these areas, sell. Get out of Southern California. There's a lot of people who are realtors, and we call them dumbasses, because they have two charts. If everything goes good, they make money. Everything goes bad, like Uncle Alan's chart is predicting, it's a ghost town. We'll have more empty houses than people. The population is aging. And what the hell I wrote down in the notes. Millennials and Generation Z are really, really poor and really, really stupid. So they're not going to be homeowners. Okay? They bought the farm. Okay, yeah, let's see what else is happening. Well, let's see. Main cause of the California domestic, what was that thing? Yeah, I gotta look for it. Domestic conflict was debauchery and depravity, indoctrination, really poor, really stupid people. It's those three groups. Okay? Sorry. if you don't get deprogrammed and stuff, it will come to you just like that. My heart bleeds out to the African Americans, because next 200 years, everybody in the world will call you the dark-skinned, crazy white people and spit on you. Okay? You want to get fight with any African, you tell them they're black Americans. You'll be fist fighting for 2 years. They are pissed. They are not taking the crazy dark-skinned white people. Okay? Let's see. A lot of brainwashing, a lot of things you think you learned in school, it's wrong. Okay? This is why Uncle Alan has to put in the Afro Samurai program. I'm going to adopt every African American and your Uncle Alan's kids. Got to re-educate and straighten everybody out. Okay? Make sure everybody get a good education, a good job. You don't go hungry and you don't do stupid stuff. Yeah. But a lot of my friends says, but Uncle Al, that's like a eugenics program. Afro Samurai? Big deal. It's one of my hobbies. Okay, let's see. The other group. Lesbian, gay, bi, trans, non-binary and stuff. I'm sorry folks, but you really pushed it and you did a political agenda. If it was a lifestyle, not a problem, but you're pushing it to the red zone, you're going to have a great backlash. Everything you advance now will be pushed back 30 to 40 years. That's how angry America is. And I've been tracing, you think we got 70% of the population. No, you don't. You only have 30% of the population, and it's in urban areas. Rest of the country don't like you. Okay? I like you. I like trans people. That's not a problem. But when you step that fine line between lifestyle to perversion and delusion, mental illness, you're going to see a backlash. A big backlash. And I do warn my trans friends, when this happens, leave the country. Go to Thailand, Indonesia. They don't have a problem because they know it's a lifestyle, not a delusion. Okay? Again, debauchery and depravity is going to kill that lifestyles. All right? Again, let's see. The first group, that's college students, millennials, Generation Z. Or I call them the F word. I can't say stupid. I can't say dumbass. Generation. I'm sorry, but way my numbers are saying you're really poor and you're really stupid, and most of you are not going to see it to 65. You're going to be all dead within the next 10 years. Can't be helped. 92%. Just, there's a lot of reasons. I don't have a live stream, so I'm not going to do a 4-hour live stream of every reason why all of you are going to die. 92%. Okay? Do your own research. It's like all the YouTubers wising up, like, Uncle Alan was right. Let's get the hell out of YouTube. YouTube is facing their worst year ever. A lot of people are leaving. A lot of creators are leaving because they don't want to be involved in 2025. Smart kids. Okay? A lot of you gamers and people who are left over and stuff, Uncle Alan's going to stick it out because they can't really charge me. Okay? Because Uncle Alan's legally nuts. So, too bad. And don't forget, Uncle Alan believes in pro-choice. Postnatal abortion. Yep, I got that, what you call it, Generation Z, 25 years old. Took me a while, kept running away. But I put a stake through his heart and dragged his corpse to his mom. And I said, there you go. Completed abortion. It just took me 20 years. Okay? Like I said, folks, Uncommon loves all people. I'm pro-choice. That means I could legally kill anybody after postnatal abortion up to 40 to 60 years old. It's not murder. I found the loophole. A lot of judges and lawyers disagree with me, but if they read the treatise right, it's perfectly fine. They have to find another way to charge me for. It's going to be some kind of homicide thing, but if it's an abortion, it's totally legal. It just takes a lot longer to kill them. Okay, so areas you want to bypass for. Let's see, what year is that? For 2030 to 2040, during the California domestic conflict, is Hidden Hills, Malibu Colony, Beverly Park, the Oaks, and Calaveras. Okay, in California, those places you want to totally forget about. Retail took a big nosedive. Take a look at San Francisco. Retail takes a big hit. Once 2026 hits, nobody's going to have a retail business. Most businesses are small, mom and pop. A lot of stores went to either kiosks or vending machines, or it's like you pick out something on a menu board and you press the button and you give money and somebody comes out with your package and give it to you. Okay, there's a lot of work. Trouble is, California only has like 19 million people. After the fires, the domestic conflict, diseases, mostly it's because of Democrats and their idiotic things. Nice thing is, we finally cleaned up the homeless. They all died. Too many private armies and secret police and freelance police. Let's see, everybody moved to Texas. Texas is now 50 million people. New York State, 31 million people. Florida is 40 million people. It is caused by the 100th meridian effect. Anything east of that, everybody flees. Good thing is, a lot of blue states that turn red during the domestic conflict are getting bigger and more populations. Like Illinois, after Chicago went downhill in the 2030s and 2040s, a lot of people are moving back and they're enjoying it under Republican rule. Democrats and socialists and leftists are all being hunted down or moved to Ottawa. That whatever remains of Canada, that one portion of Ontario, or we call it East Ontario or East Canada. Okay. They have over 100 million people in that little strip. Everything's dense in urban cities. High-speed rail is very popular on the East Coast. Come on! DC is gone. And New York City, well, nobody ever goes to New York City. New York State, yes, but not New York City. Nobody goes to New York City or DC. It's ghost towns. Well, after Washington got hit with, I forget how many times they nuked Washington. Let's see. American independence movement hit it with a radiological bomb. India hit it with an atomic bomb. Russia, a federation of Russian nations, hit it with an atomic bomb. China, a remainder of the CCP, hit it twice. Good job. It took them a long time, but they did hit it. Let's see, who else hit it? Also Iran. I couldn't believe it. It was really low tech. They put the bomb into a ship and rammed it into the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, that was a big bomb, too. They still find pieces of Statue of Liberty and the Jersey Shore. Just brain, pieces of radioactive Statue of Liberty in New Jersey. New Jersey got a lot of people. Yeah, it's like the 100th Meridian effect. Everybody's going back to Jersey. They cleaned up the government. They got rid of all the stupid Democrat and blue stuff. So New Jersey's like Texas 20 years ago, just popping. Big hairdos, big Italian names, mustaches, bitter food. It's just New Jersey, screw this. They went nuts. They went after bureaucrats. It's like, there's a sign in New Jersey. It says, see a bureaucrat, give him the New Jersey way. And that's why you don't have too many public officials unless they're Republicans and unless they're part of the community. Okay? A lot of elites by 2050 are gone. It's everybody's national pastime to hunt them down. Okay, folks, I'll catch you later. You have a nice day. Remember, don't own real estate west of the 100th Meridian. You want to buy real estate east of the 100th Meridian. Stay clear of anything that is Democratic or blue states. And remember, long live the Republic. Divided we fall. United we stand. This is the biggest push for unity, or being united, and we're going after those three groups. I did warn you, but you never listened to old Uncle Al. God bless. Grow a garden. Be a nice person. Get to know your neighbor, because the backlash is coming, and it's so strong and so powerful that a lot of people in mass media like NBC or their leftists and stuff saying, I'm innocent. I was following orders. Yeah. Tell that to the guy you're sitting in prison. What are you in here for? I hate kids. Okay? And I'll catch you later. Bye now.